Hi, this is Michelle Caskey from homeschool-your-boys.com. Homeschooling moms have lots of challenges. They're all unique. Our kids are unique, our families are unique, and our journeys are unique. But one thing that a lot of us have in common is that we can have a tendency to feel alone. We are taking the road less traveled. We can sometimes feel like we aren't getting the encouragement that we could really use on our journey. And one thing I wanted to share with you is that no matter what your family thinks about your homeschooling, no matter what your kids think or even your husband thinks, God is on your side. Now, there have been times in my spiritual walk when I kind of had a hard time hearing from God. And one tip that I have learned that has helped my prayer life to feel so much more vital and real is that I actually hold conversations out loud with God. And that might sound strange to you, but prayer is supposed to be a conversation with God, right? So when I would try to pray and kind of silently in my head and more thoughts toward God rather than verbal words that I would say out loud, I didn't feel quite often like it was a real conversation. Sometimes I would just drift off and either fall asleep or I would start thinking about something completely unrelated that I needed to do, like come up with my shopping list for the week or something. But now that I'm praying out loud and actually having a conversation with God, it feels much more like I can feel His presence with me, and it feels so much closer to Him than I did before. So I would recommend, if you are feeling like your prayers are hitting the ceiling, try praying out loud. And even as you can see, there's an old barn by me. I like to go on prayer walks where I'm actually walking around in nature and I'm able to see all the beautiful things God has created, and it makes me feel even closer to Him. So the next time you're feeling like you don't have the encouragement that you need on your homeschool journey and you want to try to develop that closer relationship with God, I would recommend going on a prayer walk. And so again, I hope that is helpful to you. This is Michelle Caskey from Homeschool Your Boys, and I will see you in the next video.